In a galaxy where humans are nothing more than mere spectators, a lone human finds himself in the grand hall of alien delegates. Every seat is taken, except one. And then, a voice echoes through the room. "Sit beside me, human." The alien queen, towering and mysterious, chooses him for reasons unknown. What does she want? What secrets does she hide? As the room falls silent and every eye watches, the human must decide: accept her invitation or risk everything. This is not just a meeting. It's the beginning of a galactic trial that could change the fate of the entire universe. Will he rise or will he fall? You won't believe what happens next. Player. Hey yes, if you love thrilling sci-fi stories with a twist, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts. Let's dive into. The scene opens in a grand galactic hall, filled with thousands of alien delegates from across the galaxy. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation as important discussions are set to begin. But there's one human, an unassuming figure, lost in the sea of towering otherworldly beings. As the room buzzes with chatter, every seat is occupied, and it seems like there's nowhere left to sit. But then, a commanding voice cuts through the noise. "Sit beside me, human." Eyes widen, whispers ripple through the room. Who would dare speak to a human like that? The camera pans to reveal the alien queen, seated on a golden throne, her eyes fixed on the lone human. What does she want? Why has she chosen him? The tension builds as the human is left with no choice but to comply. The camera zooms in on his hesitant steps toward the throne. What could this meeting mean for him? As the human approaches the alien queen, the weight of her presence is palpable. Her figure is otherworldly, majestic, terrifying, and undeniably powerful. The air around her seems to shimmer with energy. She doesn't speak immediately, instead studying the human with an intensity that feels like a deep analysis, as though she's weighing something important. The human sits beside her, unsure of what to expect. The other alien delegates remain silent, eyes trained on the queen and the human. The camera zooms in on their faces, anxious, confused, and yet captivated. The queen finally speaks. "You're different from the others. I can sense it." Her voice is smooth and full of authority, carrying a hint of something deeper, something that could either be a threat or a promise. The human's mind races. Why did she choose him? What's so special about him? And why did the entire room fall silent the moment she spoke? The queen's eyes lock onto the human's, and for a moment, it feels like time stops. The entire room holds its breath. The human feels a strange pull, a mix of fear, curiosity, and something else. Something almost magnetic. He can't look away. With a subtle smile, the queen finally reveals something shocking. "I've been watching you, human. You've proven yourself more than others in ways they can't even begin to understand." Her words are heavy, as if they carry a secret he's only beginning to grasp. The camera focuses on the human's face, his confusion growing as he tries to make sense of her words. Why has she been watching him? What does she mean by "proven yourself"? His heart races as he realizes that he is far from the simple human he thought himself to be. As the queen leans closer, her voice drops to a whisper. "What if I told you that you could change everything? That you could be the key to something greater?" The human's mind whirls. He's never felt more lost in his life. but something about her words, her presence, fills him with a sense of purpose he can't deny. Without warning, the alien queen stands, her presence towering over everyone in the room. "This is a test," she declares, her voice shaking the very walls of the hall. The room's atmosphere shifts, and the delegates brace themselves for what's to come. The queen turns to the human. "I've chosen you for a reason. Your every move, every choice, has led you here. But there's something you must prove to me." She gestures to a glowing object at the center of the room, a pulsating, unknown relic that hums with energy. The human is thrust into a trial, one that will test his intelligence, his willpower, and his strength. The camera shows the human as he approaches the relic, his heart pounding. He doesn't understand what it is, but the queen's words echo in his mind. "Prove yourself, or leave this room forever." The human must now navigate this bizarre and potentially deadly challenge. What is this relic? What does the queen want from him? As the human interacts with the relic, strange forces begin to swirl around him. The room is filled with flashes of light and eerie sounds. The human is forced to concentrate, using all his knowledge and instincts to decipher the relic's strange puzzle. But he's not alone. A voice in his mind whispers, guiding him through the process. It's not the queen, at least not directly. An unexpected ally emerges, an old alien, once a former servant to the queen, now living in exile. The human's heart races as the voice offers cryptic advice. "Do not trust her fully," the alien warns. "The queen has her own agenda. She will test you, break you, and remake you. You must be ready." The human is torn. Should he trust this mysterious ally or rely on his instincts to get him through the challenge? The tension grows as the human races against time to complete the task set before him. The human succeeds in unlocking the relic's mystery, but the consequences are far greater than he expected. The moment he activates the relic, the entire room is plunged into darkness. There's a moment of utter silence, and then a flood of visions, alien worlds, ancient battles, and the true power of the Queen's empire. He sees glimpses of a galaxy on the brink of war, with the Queen at its center. She is no mere ruler. She is the key to an ancient power that could either save or destroy countless civilizations. The human realizes that the Queen's true motive has always been to find someone capable of wielding this power. But there's a catch. The power isn't just about control, it's about choice. The human now understands the weight of what the Queen has offered him. The room lights up once again, and the Queen stands before the human, her gaze unwavering. "You've passed my test, but now you must decide. Will you join me? Will you become part of this empire and shape the future of the galaxy with me?" The human is left with a choice. Follow the Queen's path and become a ruler of the galaxy, or refuse and live with the knowledge that he could have been part of something far greater. The camera lingers on his face as the weight of his decision settles in. His mind races, torn between ambition and morality. The Queen waits, patient, as the room watches in silence. The tension is unbearable. Will the human accept the Queen's offer, or will he choose a different path? The choice is his, and the entire galaxy hangs in the balance.